Hello. All right, today we're going to be painting paper like Eric Carle. And so at your table, you have a few items. Let's start with, you have a tray. Keep your paper in the tray, okay? That just protects our tables because it's gonna be pretty messy today. You'll need a cup of water. So one of you guys can grab a cup of water. And we're gonna use these big giant brushes today, okay? They're already at your table. Then you're going to have a little cardboard tube we're going to use to stamp our paper. And then I have some scrapers. I'll show you how these work in just a minute. And some paper towel to dry my brush, okay? There's also a tray of paint. It looks like this because it's covered in tin foil. So today, if you would please, when you get to your table, just kind of undo the edges first and then pull the tin foil off, okay? Don't tip the tray because it's really full of gooey paint. All right, so every table just has 3 colors. So this table has blue, white, and yellow, okay? And every table has different colors. So whatever table you're at, those are the colors that you'll be working with today. So let me move my water over here. So I'm gonna start to paint my paper. So I'm gonna start with a bottom color. I'm gonna use my brush. So this paint is liquid tempera, and we don't need to have water on our brush to wake it up. It's already very liquidy. So I'm going to put some paint on my brush, and I'm just gonna paint my paper just like Eric Carle did. And I'm gonna paint the whole paper. So I've got my bottom layer of yellow. Then, if you want to change colors, you totally could. You just have to clean your brush, so I'm gonna clean it in my water cup. Okay, I wipe it on the side of the cup, and then I'm gonna dry it. So that's the different activity that we have today, is you have to dry your brush, because these paints, remember, they are very liquidy. So now I'm gonna go into the white, and I'm just gonna paint a wavy line on top of my yellow. Oh, I like how that looks. Very cool. All right, so now I've got that done, and I'm gonna keep my brush in the cup so it doesn't get all over. And then, let's see, I'm gonna use this stamper. It has 2 ends, and so you could use one end for blue and one end for yellow. And then there's another stamper that you could use, another tube you could use for the white, okay? So every end can have a different color. That way you don't have to clean these. All right, so I'm gonna dip this one in the blue because I haven't used any blue yet. So I'm gonna make circles on here. And you don't have to use all of the tools if you don't want to. Maybe you just wanna use your paintbrush for the whole paper. That's fine. Doesn't matter to me. All right, so now I've got a little bit of blue on there. Let me set this down. And I have these things, they're scrapers. What you do is you kind of hold your paper on one end and then run it over the paper, scraping the paint so that it kind of mixes and blends. I have another one at your table. You should have 2. You don't have to use both. I just want to kind of show you what it looks like if you use both. Ooh, I like that. Awesome, so I'm done. When you're done with this, carefully take your paper. Remember, they don't have names on because we're going to be sharing these papers next week when they're dry to make our animals. So go bring this to the drying rack, and then you may get another piece of paper and you can start again. I'll announce when there's not enough time to do another piece of paper, and then you'll just have to start cleaning everything up, okay? All right, you guys, have fun. I can't wait to see all these really neat Eric Carle inspired papers.